So the cattle come in the day before, and they stay overnight, and then the next morning the USDA inspector turns around and he does the antemortem. Once we clear antemortem, then we start bringing them in for slaughter. So the pens are really designed good because each gate opens it up. So when the cattle go down, turn around, come back, and you can kind of like herd them into this area. And this is like a round table, like that the cattle come in here and kind of herd them, and they kind of herd them right up this way. We just got certified on inhumane animal handling of animals. So past that, they come up this way. That gate goes up under here, and they go into the knocking box. We have a special gun that we use. It's a bolt action gun. It goes right through the head, numbs them, and then they drop. And then they come out through there. This gate gets opened up. Kind of flips open, yeah? The animal falls down. And then, from there, the animal comes down. There's a hoist over here that comes down. The shackles over there, goes around the back leg, hooks onto the shackle, then goes straight up. The kicker plate there kicks it onto the rail, and then it starts on its journey down here. Right in here, what happens is we bleed them. After they bled out, then we do what they call a beef stimulator. It's hooked up to their nose, and it shocks them. And what that does is it breaks down the tissues in their body, plus it bleeds them better.
Okay.
So that happens, and we use it on our grass-finished animals, not on cows and bulls. We don't do that.
How come?
Because we're not looking for aging. This beef stimulator will give the animal 7 days age.
Okay.
Like if you would be aging them in a chill box, gives them 7 days automatically.
Okay.
It's equivalent to that. So then it comes on that high rail, then it gets dropped down to this lower rail, and these smaller shackles then go onto their legs. Okay?
Okay.
Then the back legs are removed, the hocks. Then what happens is it then goes, we open up the rump part. We then take it here, we tie off the bun, what we call the bun, which is the intestine, the duty bag.
Okay.
Tie that off, and then it comes down over here. And that's so no manure gets onto the carcass. Then over here, again, open them up here. This gets pulled back, the brisket part, so the upside down now. So this gets pulled back, so now you have up here open, and then it comes to the hind quarter. The hocks get removed from the front. The weasel over here gets tied up the throat, so there's no upchucks of the ingesta. Then it goes over here, and the carcass is secured here with chains. The hide pulls right off the back of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Then at this point, there's no hide of the animal. It continues on its journey, comes over here, gets eviscerated on this table over here. This table is normally over here where the federal inspector is inspecting all the products that's coming out of that carcass. So that gets dropped. The stomach gets opened up. The grass and all that gets dumped down in here into a pipe that we have that goes down to our ponds down that side. The rest of it gets dumped down here, and this is the edible worm that carries it all the way out in the back. That's where all the animals go. We do it because of our limited of chill book space. We're doing it right now every other week.
Okay.
We do 100 heads, so in a month's time we'll do up to 400 heads, 350 to 400 heads. Okay, then from here, it's down here, we're trimming any kind of bruising, any kind of blemishes of any kind on the carcass. It gets trimmed here. Then it goes on to a split saw. The legs get spread out like this, and they split them right down the middle. So then you have your two halves. Again, gets trimmed on the hind. high. And this elevator goes up, and they start from the very top, and they start washing them all the way down, and they weigh them at this point. After they're done washing them and everything, then it goes, we use a lactic acid, and that gets sprayed on the carcass very lightly, and that is to guarantee no contamination of E. coli 157.
Ooh, okay. How long have they been in here already?
Thursday we start. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday we start. Yeah, they all the way through it. Before that split station, they would get it right there. They would split it, yeah. So you have to ask right
Okay.
We do have a lot of schools come and they want to see the slaughter part of it and everything, and I encourage it all the time. So now this is our processing site. Once the animal has been hung for 5 days, and it'll be stimulated, we're talking another 7 days, so you get 12 days age on the animal. Then they come out of that cooker over there, and they come all the way down to this rail system. And then they get broken down into primal cuts, where you have your New York, your short
Yeah.
loins, your 161. So that comes here, and that gets, I have about 12 men working on this table, boning out all the animals, vacuum sealing and packaging. And then finally going into a box. This area here, where we want to expand a little bit more, we want to put in another cooler in here, move this wall out, and be able to age beef longer than what we're doing it now. Right now we're aging it in plastic. So this is your top sirloin. That's been aging in the bag. Oh, about 1 week now.
Smells good.
Yeah. I think the smell you're smelling is a teriyaki.
That's probably what I'm
Do a
smelling.
lot of added value of teriyaki products. We sold them all in the bowls. This is the last place in the carcass we will serve the restaurants. We'll do the steak cutting, the hamburger, the stuffing of the chops, and the rate packing machine. So it's all packaged here in this area. So that box that we were in, the chill box is right there. So if we
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to improve it, the same area here, we want to go about halfway, move this wall all the way out to here, and have it where the carcasses go directly in here and age the beef in here. Because to get good dry aged beef, you have to keep them at about 36 temperature, 36 degrees, steady.
So
And that
from
takes
the
them-
moving of here to
To this box.
that, okay.
See, right now, the way it's set up here is there's only one box. So what happens is when you bring the animals in here, when you're slaughtering, the animals are very hot because they run up to about 100 degrees sometimes, okay? So the box temperature goes up. It can go all the way up to about 70 degrees, the box temperature. So what happens is if you have beef hanging in there, now it's going to get moisture from the hot beef. It's going to create some
Oh, okay.
moisture on there. So then what happens is the beef that's aging starts to deteriorate real quick.
Oh.
And it gets slimy. You don't want that. What you want is you want that as a drip box, or we'd call it drip box, where the hot beef would go in, drip, cool down, because we got to get them 40 degrees by the next day. Then from here, go in here, steady age, and then the beef will break down even more, the tissue, and the tenderness will help.
Oh, okay.
And as long as the animals have good genetics and all that, you have no problem with grass-fed beef, and that they're young. They're really looking for the grass-fed beef now, and they really accepted the fact that at times it's a little bit different. feedlot animals. It has a little bit different texture to it. So they're pretty much accepting that because what they're looking for now is the healthiness of it. That's what they're looking for.
Exactly.
And that's basically about it.
Well, thank you.
You're very much welcome.